We're here in Landover, Maryland for this matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. Jim Nance and Phil Simms, partner, look forward to sharing a very special afternoon with you.
Yeah, it's always going to be special when we have two good football teams going against each other. Can't wait to see who can win this battle.
What do you think of the matchup at receiver today, Phil? A couple of guys that aren't considered top threats by the defenses, but they've certainly made big plays through the years and this season too.
Well, we'll find out when this game is over if they are top threats. You know, Jim, kids grow up nowadays, they want to be receivers because that's what the NFL has turned into, a passing league. So when you look at these two guys, they're going to get their chances. They're excellent route runners, and they're strong. So if they get that opportunity, they can break a tackle and still make a long play.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Madden 13 demo. I just picked this up the other day. I was live streaming a little bit. Right off the bat, the game's fun. I mean, they've changed enough of it where it seems like it's not the same Madden. Like, the graphics-wise are just a little bit more crisp. The animations are fantastic. This new impact engine, look at this. The defender hits his own defender off of my guy. I mean, the impact engine is really, really cool. It's a great feature. It's not 100% there just yet. There seems to be some weird plays where your guy will move weird when he gets hit by stuff, or linebackers or tacklers will just bend in weird shapes and whatnots. But overall, the impact engine is fantastic as far as just making it every tackle unique. Able to really feel like it's a real tackle. It's not just some cookie cutter animation that's happening. And in the demo, I don't know if this is going to be in the real game, but in the demo, it seems like after every single play almost, it shows like 5 or 6 replays all zoomed in. I think it's in the demo just to kind of show you like the graphics and give you a real taste of that impact engine. But like I said, I'm enjoying the game. It seems polished. It seems not as cheesy as games in the past. The broadcast announcers are still crap. Better than it has been. Like, there seems to be more of them talking about like what the game's really happening, but you always come into those situations where they talk about a play and don't really know what they're talking about. That's just the problem with the way those are recorded. They have a bunch of pre-recorded stuff that they just have to play at certain times, and not all the time it's going to match exactly with what's going on. But overall, I really, really do enjoy this game. I think it's going to be great, and I was touting in my live stream. It's hard to say at this point just because this game's so new, and so is really NCAA, but I felt like this game plays better than NCAA, and I don't know if I've ever said that in my life. I have always loved NCAA football much better than Madden forever. However, I am a much bigger NFL fan than I am a college football fan, so go figure on that one, right? But it just feels like it plays like more like a football game in this than it's ever had in the past. Like, it just seems like the game flows so much better. Again, I've only played like 2 or 3 games, and here you can see part of that impact engine. That guy totally should have fell down, yet he like skips forward like 2 or 3 yards. Look at right there, he should be on the ground, but somehow he's able to put his feet like underneath him, even though they're like way behind him. I don't know, and then just kind of like warps forward like 3 yards. But I think some of that will be annoying when we get a little farther into this game. Like I said, I've only played just a couple games so far, but I definitely plan on playing this a lot more than I did NCAA football. I'm going to continue with the online YouTubers dynasty, but probably done with Road to Glory. I'm going to try to finish the Heisman Challenge for at least Desmond Howard. I might do some more of those still. But I'm really going to focus a lot on Madden. I'm going to do some franchise with Detroit Lions. Gonna try the Connected Careers out. That seems like it could be cool. And probably do some online leagues with maybe Bob Train or somebody like that. Just try to do something fun. Another thing I forgot to mention about Madden 13 is if you have a Kinect, this game is going to be fantastic for Kinect. Once you learn all of the different commands you can do. For example, when you're on defense and you need to adjust your line, you got to push a bunch of buttons to move your line over. You want to adjust coverage. You want to change coverage. It was a lot of button mashing with only a few seconds to do everything. So you can see that blue bar at the bottom right there in that play. That's the Kinect bar. Basically, it'll give you a list of commands down there, the most used commands. There's also a bunch of other commands that you can look. There's a Kinect menu that you can see all the different commands you can say, and you basically just say it. So, like, if I'm on defense, I could say D-line shift left, and they'll all shift to the left. And then I could say, like, one of my corners' names. I don't even know any of the corners' names on Redskins, but let's say his name's Johnson. I could say, Johnson, cover Cruz, and it'll my guy will just man up coverage on that Cruz. So if, let's say, he was supposed to do like a deep zone, that one guy, I could just tell him to cover a specific receiver, and he will either shade to him or cover him straight up. I can say, like, change or audible blitz, and they'll blitz. I mean, it's just fantastic. Like, the ease of commands, you can basically just talk and they'll do some stuff for you. Like on offense, you can do the same thing. You can say, like, you can change the way your offensive line blocks. Let's say you maybe want to, you're going to run outside if it's an inside play, and you're going to still hand off inside. You can have your O-line block, like, to the left or the right. Instead of just blocking straight up, you can have send a guy in motion. You can, like, without having to hit B a bunch of times to get to the right guy, you can just call out the guy's name. So you could say your receiver, Calvin or Johnson, motion right, and then he'll motion to the right. It's just pretty cool little thing that they added, especially for pre and post snap stuff. It takes a while to button mash all that stuff through, and when you could just call out those commands with voice, it's pretty remarkable. It took me like 3 or 4 games to figure out how to do it, but once I got going, it works awesome. You basically don't want to yell, you just want to talk, and it picks it up perfect. So another cool feature, maybe I'll do a video on that once the full game comes out. I do have season tickets, so we should get that on the 24th, I believe, is when season ticket guys get to able to download it. So once I do have that, we're going to do some live streaming and do some more videos, start up the franchise and all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the Madden 13 demo. Make sure you go download it now. It's available both on Xbox and PlayStation. All right, guys, peace.